Good morning, everyone. This is going to be the outlook for this week. My name is Justin Poublan. I'm a meteorologist with WisconsinWX.com. So we have the Wisconsin Rapids forecast. This is a centrally located location within Wisconsin, so it's right in the middle. If you live in Ashland or if you live in Milwaukee, yes, you're gonna have different weather, but this is the best I can do if I'm forecasting for the entire state. Now, I will preference this by saying I don't know exactly what the right formula is going forward with this, but we're going to try a few different things and we're going to make it work. So don't expect these to go away. These updates will continue for the foreseeable future. Okay, so a 7-day forecast. You're seeing that, yes, much warmer here in the early part of the week with rain chances right through Wednesday and maybe even into Thursday, and then a bit of a change there, maybe a break or some high pressure moving in there Friday. But then temperatures more close to the seasonal averages. If we go take a look at the line graph here from WisconsinWX.com, you're going to see that, yes, right here, you get the average high, this black dotted line, that's the average, and then you see the temperatures, and even dew points there, the 68 there, not way above average, but above average. But then things kind of level out here towards the end of the week and into the weekend as it looks right now. So let's take a step back and look at the bigger picture. Again, I don't know what the exact perfect way to do this is, but we got to find a way to make this functional. And I guess one way to do it would be to start with this map instead of the other one. So what this is the upper atmosphere. This is like the height anomaly. So basically, it kind of will tell you where the jet stream will be, where the ridges and where the low pressures are going to be located on the scale of the United States. Now, Wisconsin here, obviously, everything we do here is going to be from the context of how does this matter, or why does this matter to Wisconsin? Well, right now we have this blue color. That's a big down trough. That's a deep trough here in the west. You're getting a lot of snow out here. Maybe even some record-breaking snow out there. Meanwhile, you got a big ridge out here. Actually, the ridge is centrally located more across the southeast United States, and that's pumping warmer air. If you go take a look at the counterpart here, you see that the anomalies for temperature. This is temperature 2 meter. This is way up. Down here it's more typical, but still warm. But yeah, you're seeing it here, and then this is sort of the outlook for this week, or I would say mainly this early this week as we have some rain chances to deal with. But let's just take a little bit of a step forward here, and you're seeing that this trough sort of flattens out. It's expected to flatten towards the end of the week, and then you have maybe a little bit more zonal flow for a little bit, and then it's sort of a chaotic mess there, and there's really no clear read. Until about you get to maybe next week, then maybe you start to have some sort of trough building across the Great Lakes region, and that may drive temperatures down even more. Let's take a look at the 2 meter temperature anomaly. Again, we just talked about this. We're back here again. That at forecast hour 18, so this is today, you're seeing high anomalies, warm temperatures there across the Great Lakes. As we go through today and into tomorrow, things cool off a bit. Yeah, I mean, you're down, and then you're going down even more towards the end of the week, down below average. Remember this graphic? Yeah, so you're kind of hitting there now. And then as we go through, seeing that. But I don't know. I don't think it's going to be a consistent thing, and maybe we do have some warm days in there. See, like it's not a consistently below average pattern, perhaps. I mean, maybe most of the time, yes, but not all of the time. And then as you go into next week, this is next week, you see that there's a cold anomaly down here, warm anomaly out west. So, and by this point, it just could be whatever. It's just whatever. If we go to the GEFS, the ensembles, the days 1 through 5, you're seeing that warmth is located there across southeast United States. Big cold. I'd say this is more impressive than this, to be honest with you, I think. And then as you move into the 4 to 8 day range, this is ending on October 8th, Tuesday next week, more cold. But then as you get through to the end of the ensemble view there, things tend to flatten out to seasonal averages, so your reads are less clear. But that's that. Let's take a look at the GFS, the GFS forecast. The 06Z, I prefer to use the 12Z, but whatever. It's morning, we got to get something out. And this is Wisconsin located in here. This is the United States overall. And as we go through the week, you're seeing that this is Monday. Yes, you did have that rain. You're going to have that rain right there. And then as we go into Tuesday, it's kind of a dull period there from Monday night into Tuesday. But then Tuesday it starts to fire up again, and I know the NAM has something coming across southeast Wisconsin. So this is just one model, one variation, but you do have rain developing on Tuesday and then continuing into Wednesday morning. I don't know if it's going to linger much beyond that. And then it has another surge coming in Wednesday night, so there's going to be a break in there on Wednesday, and then out on Thursday. So and the high pressure moving in behind it, and as we go through into Friday, more the high pressure kind of moves off, and then another chance for rain. Nothing that I'm really super concerned about. Yes, there's going to be maybe some heavy rain here. Nothing we are not used to. As kind of this year has been very wet for some locations in Wisconsin, record-breaking wet. So this is nothing new to us, but we're going to do a forecast here and get probably 2 to 3 inch amounts where you're probably going to see across a bigger area than normal. I mean, typically with thunderstorm events, you get more localized threats, but seems to be a more widespread threat. And here's your GFS prediction for rainfall amounts through the end of the week. That's 2 to 3 over 3 inches in some spots. Now you can get that when you have things lining up over top of each other and hitting the same areas over and over again, which could happen across central Wisconsin. So something to keep in mind. 2 to 3 maybe, yeah, in there, and then lesser amounts north. We'll see how the convection works out across southern Wisconsin, the southern rows of counties, and then even northern Illinois. Sometimes if you get thunderstorm complexes to propagate a little bit further south, closer to that Wisconsin-Illinois border, things tend to overrun down to the south and kind of thin out across the north. So either way, I guess my point is that, yes, it looks like a wet week to start here, specifically Tuesday. We go back to this forecast, specifically Tuesday, and then a break on Wednesday, and we'll see about Thursday. That's the forecast I got. I mean, we can look into next week. I kind of did hit on that, but I don't really feel like there's much to say. I mean, you could have. It looks like it's going to be a little bit cooler. We'd have to look at the. I have not looked at the MJO or the teleconnections yet. Ideally, maybe that's where we should start these discussions. Anyways, thanks for tuning in. I hope you enjoyed this video. We'll talk to you soon.